the Rams made an attempt to get yet another massive star, that star being Brian Burns. In this deal, the Rams reportedly offered 2 first-round picks in 2024 and 2025, which would extend the Rams' insane streak of not having picked in the first round in like 10 years. However, this trade did not go through, and I think it's extremely telling of where the Rams are at right now. If you guys don't know, around a year ago, we were in a very similar situation where we weren't getting a lot of pressure on the quarterback. However, we made a play for one of the premier edge rushers in the league in Von Miller. Some people thought that he might be too old or that he lost a step. However, he helped the Rams win a Super Bowl. Not only that, but they also traded for Odell Beckham Jr. And those 2 players were key in getting to that Super Bowl and actually winning it. And like I said earlier, the Rams tried to do that again with Brian Burns, but it didn't work out. So where are the Rams at right now? The Rams are 3-4, and they're still competitive in their division, but they have a long uphill battle to get back to the top of the division. Right now, the Rams are having a ton of problems, but it could really be boiled down to 2 things. Not enough pressure on the quarterback, and then not having enough threats on the offensive end. Going into this trade deadline, the Rams were reportedly trying to get either Brian Burns, David Montgomery, or both. I'm sure you guys are aware that Cam Akers is not playing for the Rams at the moment. Who knows if he'll come back, but we have lost a extremely good running back. At least he was in the past. And since we traded away Robert Woods and lost Odell Beckham Jr. to free agency, we are kind of low on offensive threats. So trading for a running back would have been ideal. And our defense has actually been pretty good, especially with all of the injuries that we have seen. However, to get back to that dominant defense that we saw that won us that Super Bowl last year, we would need to add that one more piece to get enough pressure on the quarterback to make the whole defensive mechanism go. And that could have been Brian Burns. And the Rams did try, but they weren't willing to give up the farm for him. Now, 2 first-round picks is a ton, but edge rushers are in short supply. Sure, you could trade for a decent one, but that doesn't really matter. The Rams already have decent edge rushers. So for the first time in forever, the Rams struck out at the deadline, and I think it's going to be detrimental for us. So here are my thoughts going forward. I do think the Rams can make the playoffs, and I really hope that they allow Cam Akers to play again because we need more offensive firepower. Cam Akers has shown glimpses of being extremely talented and extremely good, and he just needs to get back to it. I know they're not on the best of terms, but hopefully they can figure something out. And then defensively, we just need to get healthy. Sure, adding Brian Burns would have been extremely good for the Rams, but we didn't get it done. So we move on and we work with what we have. My predictions for the Rams at the beginning of this year were very lofty. I predicted them to go 13-4. I think they still will go 10-7 this year. They just need to get things together. And hopefully with Van Jefferson being back, we have enough offensive firepower to get things going and we start rolling as a team. Sure, that loss to the 49ers was not good, but this Rams team is resilient and I think we'll get back to our winning ways. Subscribe if you like the video.